What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my bookish world. I'm Alex, and today I'm going to be talking about some LGBT books I want to read. So yeah, some of these might be from my, a few of these might have been off of my Black books I want to read, Black authors I want to read, but let's get to it. So the first one I have here is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. If you don't know what this is about, where have you been? This is a male romance that came out last year, and everybody and their mom read it. I was not one of those that read it, but I am hoping to read it sometime soon. And then we have Falling in Love Montage by Sierra Smith, which is a FF romance, female romance. Which I'm really excited about. I actually have quite a few female romances on this list, and I'm very excited because I need more. Then I have We Are Totally Normal by Rahul Kanakia. I'm not sure if I mispronounced that. I'm sorry if I did. That is a male romance, and I'm pumped. And then I have Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas, which is, I believe, a male romance. I think this one was supposed to release earlier, but now it's releasing like later in the summer. But I'm very excited. I've seen a lot of people hyping it up on Twitter and Bookstagram. And then Heartstopper Volume 2 and 3 by Alice Oseman, which is a male romance. If you haven't heard about Heartstopper, again, where have you been? This is a graphic novel series that follows, can't remember the name of the two boys because I've only read Volume 1. But basically two boys, one that is openly gay, and they become friends, and it starts to lead to something. Yeah. Then I have The Henna Wars by Adiba Jagridar, which I believe is an FF romance, and I think it might have to do with religion? Maybe not. Don't quote me on that, but I'm very excited to read that. Again, FF romance, and it has two Asian girls on the front, and it's a beautiful cover. And then I have Date Me Bryson Keller by Kevin Van Wy. This is a male romance that just came out like earlier this month or something like that. I know one of my friends has been absolutely raving about it, so I'm really excited to get it. Yeah. And then Ramona Blue by Julie Murphy, which has been out forever, but that has bisexual rep in it, and I believe it's about a girl who is suffering the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, and she's always believed herself to be lesbian, but then she meets a boy and she wonders what her sexuality is. And then A Fire and Stars by Audrey Coulthurst. This came out a few years ago. This is also an FF romance. I'm pretty sure it's about a girl or a princess who's engaged to a prince, but she ends up falling for the prince's sister. I'm very excited. I want some fantasy FF romance. And then I have Our Own Private Universe by Robin Talley, which I have no idea what that is about, but it has two girls on the cover. So I believe it is an FF romance. Don't quote me on that. Birthday by Meredith Russo, which came out last year, is, I believe, trans rep, and I'm very excited to get to it. I've heard pretty good things about it. I know Becca from Becca and the Books and Kevin from Irish Reader both really liked it. Then I have Somersaults by Katrina Leno. This is also an FF romance, and it's pretty tiny, and I know it has some speculative magic in it. Speculative magic? You know what I mean. And then Felix Ever After by Casey Calendar, I believe, has a trans rep in it. I haven't heard many reviews about it, but it has a really pretty cover, so I'm excited. Let's see. And then I have The Miseducation of Cameron Post by Emily M. Dan, I skipped one. Let's go back. The Black Flamingo by Dean Atta. This, I believe, has gay rep and maybe some drag rep. I believe this has to do with drag. Don't quote me on that, but I think Kevin from the Irish Eater either just read it or just got it. So I'm interested to read that. And then The Miseducation of Cameron Post by Emily and Danforth. This is an FF romance, and I believe it has to do with the conversion camp. So trigger warning for that. And then All Boys Aren't Blue by George M. Johnson. I'm not sure about the rep on that one. I'm not sure if it's non-binary or trans. But either way, I know Jessie from Bow Ties and Books really adores it, so I'd be interested in reading it. But that's it for this video. Let me know some books, some LGBT books that you're interested in or that you've decided to read for the month of June, which is Pride Month. And yeah, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Follow all my social media down below. Also, click the link in my description, which will take you to some, to some resources to help with the Black Lives Matter movement. Sign those petitions, donate if you can, share it everywhere. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.